Take 4. Is it The Kitchen or Kitchen? The Kitchen. The Kitchen, I think. Let me know if I said it wrong.
Get the hell out of the way, man. I don't know if it's called The Kitchen either. I think it is called The Kitchen. What's up, what's up, what's up? We're your Homeboy movie critics. I'm your homeboy, Ron.
I'm your homeboy, D.
We're here to do the review for The Kitchen. I said that like it was French, didn't I? The Kitchen.
I thought you said love.
I said The Kitchen.
Yeah.
The Kitchen. Starring Melissa McCarthy.
Tiffany Haddish. Is that sound right?
Say it again.
Haddish.
Yeah. Tiffany Haddish. And
Elizabeth
Moss.
Yeah,
yes. Elizabeth Moss. Which I wasn't that familiar with Elizabeth Moss.
We thought it was 2 other different Mosses when we were talking about the movie before we saw the screener.
Let me tell you this. It is not a comedy. I know when you hear the names Melissa McCarthy and Tiffany Haddish, you think it's going to be a comedy. It's not a comedy, folks.
Not at all. And to be in and playing in serious roles, both of them done a hell of a job to me.
Thank you, man. I agree, man. I think Tiffany did a hell of a job. Now, Melissa McCarthy has played dramatic roles before. She's been in other movies with dramatic roles, so it's not that big of a difference for her. But I love seeing Tiffany. Oh yeah, she played that. I forget the name of it. She was like an Arthur. That was she stole. She was plagiarizing Arthur's material and selling it. You didn't see it. I wouldn't saw it, but you didn't see it.
How you know I didn't see it?
I'm pretty sure you didn't see it. I don't know you didn't see it. I'm pretty sure.
Well, you don't like I just said, did she?
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
But Tiffany Haddish, man, in my opinion, again, a lot of times, man, it's hard for comics to cross over. I remember the first time Eddie Murphy tried to do a serious movie. I didn't think he would do that great. And Mr. Church, I think he did a hell of a job. Kevin Hart crossed over with the Upside.
That's her big brother.
Yeah, and I think he did a great job.
Coached her well. He coached her well.
I had no problems, man. She was believable in that role to me.
Very believable.
And I'd like to see her do more roles like this, man.
Yeah. So she's expanding her acting repertoire. So she should have more success coming in the future.
Because honestly,
in different roles.
Honestly, man, I was getting a little tired of that ghetto girl. Yeah, I was starting to get. It's kind of like with Kevin Hart, that
whiny son of a bitch.
Yeah, that was getting a little old for me, man. So it's good to see him playing different roles, man. I like it. Melissa McCarthy. It's pretty violent. It's set in the early 70s. Hell's Kitchen in New York. During the mob. Hell's Kitchen in New York. During the mob time, the unions and it was a big Irish community, that was running that particular area, Hell's Kitchen. The plot of this is basically these 3 ladies, their husbands all go to prison, and they're left to fend for themselves, and they basically take over the business.
Boss up. Yeah. Straight boss up.
Definitely bossed up.
That's what they did.
And I'm going to tell you this, man. It's got a twist in it that you are not going to see coming. I thought it was
Blindsided.
I thought they did that great to me, man.
Excellent.
I didn't see it. And the people I talked to after the movie, they said they didn't see it coming either. So, nice little twist there. Overall, man, I don't think I had any issues with the movie at all, man.
None.
I'm gonna go ahead and my recommendation is gonna be it's a definite homeboy go see.
2 times on that, definite homeboy go see.
The homie score. You know what, man? I liked it, man. I'm gonna give it a 4. 4 homies. 4 homies. I liked it.
So what kept it from being a 5 for you?
It's a good question. I would have to think about that. It didn't just blow me out of the water to make me want to jump onto a 5. If I really, really broke it down, I probably could work it up maybe a little more to a 4.5 or something like that. You know what I mean? But 4 just jumped out of my mouth, so I'm gonna stick with that.
I'm going 5, sir, on this one.
Wow,
5. Because for me, I didn't know about Melissa McCarthy playing any serious roles. definitely Tiffany Haddish ain't playing a serious role. So both to them to jump over and do the great job that they did in this film, and the content of the film, the storyline, everything worked. They did it well. Everything worked. And then if I wanted to pick something, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't enough. I can only count maybe seeing 2 black people in the movie. So, but other than that, you know, I really got nothing bad to say about it.
Even with that, considering the context of the movie, the content of the movie, everything the movie was about, there wasn't no space for any black people.
Yeah. So I mean, so I'm going 5 for that because
that's surprising.
Acting was good. The dash of comedy, just that dude's go.
Yeah, a little
like
sprinkle.
That.
Yeah,
that was good. That's all you need. Something like that. Boom. That's it.
I don't have a problem with your 5. I don't have a problem with that. It is what it is. Don't forget, I feel like I need to remind you guys this all the time. Keep in mind, we rate the Homeboys rate on a 5 scale, on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scale. A lot of people rate on a 10 scale. We rate on a 5 scale. So when he says 5, that's the
best.
That's the best it can be for us. So again, man, 2 definite Homeboy go-sees. We both like Tiffany Haddish and Melissa McCarthy and
Elizabeth Moss. We keep saying Tiffany and Melissa and leaving out. We can't leave out Elizabeth because without her, some of that violence and stuff that he talked about that's in it, would not be. And she was a beast.
As I was sitting there thinking, I was thinking about why I didn't go 5. I think what was missing for me was I needed to see some development from just being wives to bosses. You don't just wake up tomorrow and all of a sudden be that boss that they became, taking over stuff. And even Elizabeth Moss's transition, I would have liked to seen a little more build on that. You know what I mean? Because they went from just subservient wives to the next day taking over.
But they had a plan. It was.
I know, but it was still.
It was. There was some time lapse in the movie. It was.
I know.
The real takeover didn't happen until about 6 months after guys went to prison.
I hear you. I just would have liked to see a little more development.
And by the time they were totally bossed up was a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah, because I don't even know how much time the husbands actually did. I know they didn't do all the time that they were supposed to.
Yeah, they did 16, 17 months.
Okay.
18 months, somewhere in there.
Okay. Well, again, I'm just nitpicking at this point. I don't, go see the movie, man. It's a great date movie. Go see it. That's all I got, man. That's all I got.
So stay tuned for your next Homeboy Movie Critics Review.
I'm your homeboy Ron.
And I am your homeboy D.
We out of here, y'all. Peace.